I think, and you might completely disagree. I think the whole thing with sexuality is that it's a transfer of energy between two parties, and they transfer energy together. And the more contact you have with more partners at multiple times, the more different energies you're pulling into your vessel, and you're complete. So people who go around having multiple partners on, and then they wonder why the fuck their brain is all fucked up, why they're thinking these weird thoughts, and I'm just like, you're picking up shit you have no idea what you're picking up, because like you've now just had like 4 or 5 different partners that also had 4 or 5 different partners at some of the time. So you've got all this weird energy inside of you, and you have no idea why your brain is all mushed up and thinking about weird things. And it happens on a regular basis, and it's becoming an ongoing thing where people are now becoming pleasure seekers, and they're constantly seeking pleasure and pleasure and pleasure, and that's all they want.
But you're talking specifically about a sexual framework. Do you just mean sexually when you're qualifying people as pleasure seekers, or do you mean in other things like drugs, sex? Are you like qualifying, like, what do you mean?
They're all in the same category. I find them all in the same category. People who are chasing drugs down, it takes them down a weird road. People who are chasing sex down takes them down a weird road. Like people going all these different places takes them into a weird place.
I think we're naturally pleasure seekers, and then when you throw money and fame on a young impressionable kid, because let's face it, 18-year-old guy, girl, whatever the hell.
Oh yeah, they don't know. Like at 18-year-old, you're fucking and trying to find yourself.
Yeah, totally. Between you don't know what's up.
That's unlimited pleasure at 18 years old.
You're just trying to get out of your house at 18 and be like, I want fucking freedom. Get off my back. Get off my back.
It's an interesting. Sorry, I hear something vibrating. I don't know if that's somebody's phone.
We're good. Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah, I think it's like now I want one of these TikToks. I mean, that's a bigger. I try not to make moral judgments on people's decisions.
No. That's the thing.
It's a personal choice. So you're reflecting your own personal choice.
It's a personal choice, and that's the thing too. Is that what people need to also realize and understand is that like none of us are clear of sin. None of us are holy. None of us are. We're all in the same fucking boat. We're all trying to get through this shit, and we all need to get through this shit together. So you can't put judgment on anybody because you don't know what the fuck they're going through. You have no idea what they're going through.
Definitely.
The only thing we can do is help each other. That's all we can do is help each other. And it's not our position to judge. We're not in a position to judge. We're not supposed to judge anything. Because, who cast the first stone?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do it. It's not our position. All we're there to do is help people.
Yeah.
And just love everyone. But I also, and the thing is when people are doing shit, I'm like, you're having problems with alcohol. Maybe you shouldn't drink so much. That's
hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things that you want to also step up and just like say, no, yeah, it's okay. It's not okay. This is okay. It's not okay.
No, I hear you. And like, again, we don't have enough time to even delve properly into any of these topics because that's like a massive oversimplification of a thing. Like to be like, well, you don't like drinking, just stop drinking. Well, if you're a fucking dependent alcoholic,
it gets to a point. You go to a point where it's like it gets a grasp on you.
Oh, not just a grasp. Like coming off an alcohol addiction is one of the hardest things you can do physically and mentally to your body.
Yeah,
it's harder than anything else to kick.
Yeah.
So like it's a little more complicated than just like if you don't just stop drinking. But I mean, if you're
it gets to a point though. It starts with 1, 2, 3. Unless it's like a
but it all happens with
the you're stuck with it.
It all happens with the choices that you make. That's the thing. Everything happens with the choices and the decisions you make. Push you into a realm. And if you are not self-aware and understanding what's going on, you're gonna end up going, where the fuck am I? And now you're just in this weird spot and weird dark area, and you don't even know how you got there because you weren't paying attention to any of the decisions you were making to put you in that position. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this clip. If you wanted to catch another clip, you can check out this clip up here. Or if you want to catch the full episode, you can click on this link right here and take you to the full episode. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Van Diest, and this has been The Thought Exchange, the podcast where nothing is safe.